What's the best social platform to build your personal brand? This is the question everyone wants the answer to, but most people are looking at it completely wrong. And trust me, I know because I did it wrong for years. See, most people think building a personal brand is going viral on Instagram, building the biggest TikTok following, or having the perfectly curated LinkedIn profile. And honestly, I was one of those people. I made the same mistakes, wasted a ton of time, and gave up on the entire thing almost. But today I'm going to save you all that pain and tell you exactly where you need to be, and it's probably not where you think. Okay, let's get into it. So here's how I used to do it. I spread myself thin across every platform: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, even Twitter. My strategy was basically to be everywhere all the time. And I thought if I posted enough content, something on every platform, maybe something would stick. I spent hours filming, editing, writing captions. Oh my gosh, I was getting so sick of it. I was even crafting motivational tweets. And you know what? Like, it was pathetic, the results that I would bring in. I felt like I was shouting into the void, barely anyone was listening, and I kept seeing people say, you need to be on TikTok, you have to crush it on LinkedIn. And like a lot of you watching this, I really bought into that idea. But what nobody tells you is being everywhere is a recipe for burnout. It's impossible to give your 100% energy to split it 5 different ways. And worse, I was putting out content like a headless chicken. No strategy, no clarity, just pure chaos. Here's where everything changed though. I hit that breaking point where I realized being a content machine across all platforms was not the right move. The real question I had to ask myself is, where is my audience actually hanging out? And what content am I naturally good at creating? For me, the answers were obvious once I got real with myself. My strengths: storytelling, teaching, breaking down complex ideas, and building deep connections. And the platforms that align with that: YouTube and podcasts. You see, YouTube is an evergreen content machine, meaning if you create high quality content, and it doesn't just have to disappear into the feed abyss like Instagram or TikTok, because it keeps working for you, months, even years down the line. And then there's podcasting. Now, let me tell you, my podcast ended up in the top 20% most globally shared on Spotify. And why? It's because it allowed me to build my authority, have meaningful conversations, and attract clients that genuinely valued what I had to offer. Now, does that mean everyone should be on YouTube and podcasts? Absolutely not. But here's what you need to do. Stop chasing platforms that don't align with your strengths. If you're a natural writer, you should be on LinkedIn or Twitter. If you're a visual person who loves aesthetics, Instagram is your playground. If you thrive on quick, entertaining snippets, TikTok is your goldmine. Here's the real blueprint. Find out where your audience is already hanging out. Lean into the platforms that match your strengths and develop a consistent strategy, not just random content bursts. And once you do that, focus like a damn laser. Now let me tell you how I applied this and how you can do the exact same. Once I doubled down on YouTube and podcasting and a little bit of Instagram, I started getting consistent traction. Leads were coming in regularly, and better yet, the right kinds of leads. People who actually wanted what I had to offer. And this isn't theory, by the way. I do this at Hive all the time, helping service-based business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself build personal brands through video content and even podcasting if they have one. And what do we focus on? And systems. Because most business owners struggle with staying consistent online, converting their followers into clients, and simply making their content work for them. And what we do to build systems that run on autopilot so that your content does the heavy lifting for you is making sure that you don't feel overwhelmed by the daily grind of content creation. You get to show up as the expert, deliver value, and that whole system makes the magic work. And the thing is, I've spent months digging into what works and what doesn't. And the truth is, most people fail because they try to do it all. They think they have to be everywhere to be successful, and that's such a lie. Now here's where most people screw up too, and I'm guilty of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an exception. They try to copy what everyone else is doing instead of playing on their own strengths. They go all in on TikTok when their audience is actually searching for long-form content on YouTube. Or they're posting motivational quotes on Instagram when the real magic happens in audio content like podcasts. And let's not even get started on the post every day or your brand is dead mentality. I hate that. Posting for the sake of posting is a waste of time. It's about creating content that actually connects and delivers value to your ideal prospect. So here's the bottom line. Stop asking what's the best platform to build a personal brand on and start asking what's the best platform for me and my audience to build that brand on. Take a moment to think about it. Okay, where is your audience spending most of their time? What type of content do you naturally enjoy creating? Which platform actually plays to your strengths? For me, it's YouTube and podcasting and a little bit of Instagram. For you, it could be something completely different. But when you figure it out, go all in on a couple of those things and dominate. And if you want to fast track your process and finally make your content work for you, hit me up at Hive Agency. We help service-based business owners like you build bulletproof content systems that bring in leads consistently. I'll drop a link below. If you feel it's relevant, give it a click. Let's have a call. Now go out there and start building your brand the smart way, not the hard way. Thanks for tuning in, folks.